Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I simply have to tell you this story. So I was reading through my messages, and I got a message from Instagram from Ann Gillespie. And Ann said she was reminding me of something that I did 30 years ago. And she said it has become a part of her family language, it's a part of their thing, but also the power that they learn that you don't have to deal with low density intelligence or energy when somebody's trying to bring you down. So, anyway, I had completely forgotten about this. And I think, it was on Crossfire. Sometimes some things are fuzzy. And she said some things were fuzzy for her, but for me, I know it's the head injury. And so there are things that I've done that I've forgotten about. But I knew I'd been on Crossfire. It's part of bio and what have you, what have you. So anyway, I knew I'd been on there. She thought it was a minister, but it was this so-called pseudo-intellectual who was trying to argue for the genetic inferiority of Black folks and of women. And she said the thing that I did, she and her sister were in their 20s and they just were on the floor laughing. And it became a part of their language. But anyway, he was arguing for this inferiority. And I started patting my head and I said, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. My uterus is acting up. I love getting that back. I love getting that line back, that wisdom back, that humor back. That yeah, you don't, mm-mm, you don't, you don't have to. And at the part that I remembered, which was is kind of crazy, that we kind of got into this debate, and I remember somebody who was in my life saying, well, it got a little bit too highbrow and blah, 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 blah. But the guy was trying to argue for t-test, that the t-test showed da, 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 da. And I was like, t-test? You didn't draw no sample. You don't use a t-test tells you whether or not your sample is correct, but you didn't draw a sample, dude. You just took some people from prison. Oh my God. And I completely forgot about, I can't hear you. My uterus is acting up. Ooh, ow. Oh, I love you. And it is so good that, because you do a thing, you don't know how it's reaching people or if it reached people. But to have Emma contact me 30 years later and tell me how that blessed not only their joy then, but has given them joy throughout 30 years later, that it's a part of their language. It's one of the things that they say when somebody is trying to confront them with something crazy. And now they've given it back to me. And watch out, y'all. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I know we're going to get there. We're going to get there through humor, through love, through joy, and sometimes folks just reminding you of how fierce you were. I love you.